माननीय सभासदों, माननीय सभापति जी, जय श्री राम।
Honorable members, after the lunch recess, the House was adjourned thrice with the hope and expectation that the opposition members who walked out on an issue that had been cordially resolved in my chamber in the presence of leader of the opposition Shri Mallikarjun Kharge ji and honorable member Shri Ghanshyam Tiwari ji. Both the members in my presence, in my chamber, had the occasion with their experience of decades in parliamentary theatres, parted company as friends. I obviously entertained the idea that the issue had been amicably brought to a quietus and no longer required further reflection. Nothing happened the following day or thereafter. After a gap, suddenly today, just before the question hour was to be taken, the issue came to be raised by Shri Jairam Ramesh without being so allowed. I then indicated if there be an issue still, I would have the matter further taken up in my chamber. This led to a scenario to which the entire House has been a witness, and very senior members, including the former Prime Minister, Sri S.D. Devgowda, had the occasion to express feelings, anguish. I adjourned the House with this in mind, that this House functions optimally when all segments of the House are present. As every member of the House has taken an oath under the Constitution and is ordained to serve the people at large. The three adjournments, unfortunately, did not evoke expected response. I would continue to work towards securing participation of the members so that they get an opportunity, perform their constitutional duty, use their energy and expertise and exposure to serve people at large for welfare of Bharat, home to 1/6 of humanity. I appeal to the members who are not present here out of a decision taken and reflected in the House by their walkout, to deeply introspect and deliberate within themselves, taking into consideration the glorious tradition the upper house, the House of Elders, has had all throughout, and the expectation the people have for the imprint members of this House have to live for the development trajectory of the nation. While the House was being adjourned, I had the occasion to see the reaction of the members outside on various TV channels. I wish to inform the people at large that out of respect for this institution, out of respect for the dignity of every member of this House, I have taken due care and caution to ensure that a behavior, a conduct that is not becoming of a member of Parliament does not get traction beyond the temple of democracy. And therefore, the Sansad TV, which has with it all that happens in this House, was being subjected by me to this self-regulation. Finding that narratives are sought to be set afloat and something which cannot be sanctified, something which cannot be based on fact, it is spoken by members who have some experience. I would be taking recourse to ensure people of the country come to know of the reality. While I hold every member in high regard and have no personal issue with anyone, I am deeply hurt at the intemperate language without any premise, going to media, getting traction, and I'm sure everyone in the country will focus on what will be made available. My chamber of chairman of the Council of States, the House of Elders, the upper house, has been labeled that something that happens there is closed door. A disinformation that what I discussed with Mr. Tiwari was only with him. If a truth takes wings, nation blossoms. If untruth, something which is far distant from truth, gets traction, it is bothersome. Our resolve to ensure that the sacred precincts of Rajya Sabha be not allowed to be a ground for destabilizing democracy. This has been expressed by all the members, is welcome. I have therefore no doubt that my appeal to the members who are not present today will persuade them to soul search, engage in introspection, think about their duty to the nation, take into consideration their oath under the Constitution, and prepare for vigorous participation in a constructive manner in forthcoming sessions. During off-session, I would continue working, trying to reach out every member, ignoring the deep hurt I have suffered, as call of duty is above any personal injury or feelings. I would urge each one of you also to please reach out the members of this House you can, so that we all in this House, on some issues of national importance, get bipartisan, rise above party interests, and send a message to the country and the world at large that this country, having the most vibrant, functional democracy, a country that is mother of democracy, a country that is oldest and largest democracy, will continue to be hope for the entire world. With these words of expectation, request, pleading and urging, I will take up the essential agenda. Message from Lok Sabha, Secretary General.